Peace, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I am the creator of this awesome community called the Lightworkers Society. I am the lighthouse for lightworkers, you guys. So definitely come over to my IG and follow me there. IG fam, go over to my YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted every time I post a video. All right. So I'll only show you guys about 15 minutes of the video because Instagram does not allow any time past that. This is just to give you a snapshot of what I'm doing over on the Oracle Goddess channel. Now, definitely, this is a collective reading. This is your daily tea. I'm bringing it to you early because tomorrow I have a busy day with my students. But however, take what you need, leave what you don't need. Again, this is a collective reading, which means it's general. I tap into anybody's energy that views this video, but I may only get part of your story. I may not get your story today, right? But however, make sure you're in a positive mindset, you're balancing your heart chakra, and you're ready to receive this message. All right, remember, take what you need, leave what you don't need. Now, I'm gonna set my intentions because we all need to be on the same page energetically throughout this read. Also, when I'm speaking of your person, I may say it's your energy, or I may say it's their energy, and it may be your energy. Flip the roles how you see fit. You know who plays what in your story. I'm just picking up on energy. Also, you guys, what else do I got for y'all? I feel like that's it for the logistics. But if anything else comes back to me, I'll definitely bring it out to you. Now, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading for my YouTube fam and my IG fam. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you and to close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you so much for hearing me clearly. Thank you for protecting me from any psychic attacks. Thank you for closing all doors of communication to anyone who's not in alignment with the divine's will or with the purpose of these readings. Thank you so much for covering me with your wonderful white light. And so it is. All right, you guys, I'm going to jump right in to see what this energy is about. Just keep in mind I do this to help raise your vibration and also to help you to gain some understanding of your situation, literally, okay? This is not meant to trigger you. This is not meant for you to be negative. If you feel like you're in a negative space or energy, kindly just end the video, okay? You don't have to entertain it. You don't have to comment. You don't have to do anything. So anything less than love and positivity is not welcome here. And you will not be able to be here, okay? My spirit guides will definitely make sure of that. All right? So let's go back to the love and light, all right? Now, and I have to say this, you guys, because sometimes you get some people that purposely try to be negative forces in people's lives. And I don't care about the negativity that you project towards me. Thank God I haven't had much. I maybe have like one or two people. And it might be the same person, to be honest with you. I really do feel like I have someone who is placing themselves in my energy because they just love me. Just put it that way. They just love me. They can't get enough of me. But however, it doesn't just affect me. It affects my collective. Some people really need this message. You know, some people really are looking for some type of hope. All right. So this is why I asked you guys to stay positive in your mindset and balance in your heart chakra. So if we need to just take a minute to just breathe in and breathe out. Thank you. Thank you, my spirit guides. What is the message that you have for my collective for today? What is the daily tea, honey? For 4/5/21. Thank you so much, my spirit guides. Can you elaborate on that card, please? Thank you. I want to get another message to come out. I feel like I need more here to go about. But so far, my all tied up card is in the reverse position. The contract card is in the upright position. And then the second chakra card is in the reverse. Alright, so let's see if Spirit has something else to say in regards to this. Thank you. The balance card is in the reverse. Okay. Alright, thank you. I'll take it. Shoot, sometimes I'll be like, I might not even need tarot. You can just straight bang it out right here. Now, ooh. There's some interesting energy, y'all. All tied up in the reverse position. So we'll be looking at this number 23. So there's some changes that are being made. Okay. Now, what's happening is really the fact that it's a major drama that could be going on around you, or it was. All right, we're going to say it was because this card is in the reverse. That energy is moving out. Or if it hasn't moved out yet, it's going to. All right, so whatever this drama is that's been stopping you or your person from moving forward, you're now releasing that tied up energy. You don't want to be stuck no more. Okay, so the situation is going to open up for you, especially when it comes to a contract. So it's some type of contract here that you got going on. This could be dealing with family. It could be dealing with love. It could be dealing with a person. It could be dealing with a situation. It's some type of partnership though. And it could lead to some type of legal commitment as well, right? But this is about the scales of justice, all right? So the scales are going to balance pretty much. Whatever's taking place, it's going to work in your favor. Now, as you can see, like I'm looking at the card, Shorty got the blindfolds on her eyes here. And it's like, this is like blind justice here. Like, whatever this is some potential new opportunities that are coming your way. But you got to remain receptive of what's coming. All right, because, yeah. So, this could be also a committed connection here that I'm picking up of some sort. Something's ready to be signed. Something's ready to be done. A union or something is getting ready to come forward here, right? Because somebody is now releasing that tied up situation or that drama or feeling bound to some type of negative energy, all right? But the thing is, this is the part that's tripping me up here, right? Because you have the second chakra card in the reverse and the angel of balance card in the reverse position, right? That's about judgment too, because the number 9 is what stands out so prevalent to me on this card. And this is about self-reflection and judgment and things like that. But actually, the second chakra represents your intimacy and your creativity, all right? So it's in the reverse. There's a block. You may need to take some more risks and open up here to some different ideas, a different perspective. Whatever it is that you're feeling is causing this block here. Now, you got to release whatever these old fears are and these self-limitations, okay? This is what this is about. You're releasing the drama that's around you, but you're still in a fearful state. You're not allowing balance to come into the situation where you have to be centered, okay? And you have to make self-honoring choices. That's not happening. Now, the number that I come up with is 12. We break that down to 3. And it's really all about connecting to your higher self, connecting to the universe, connecting to the divine, however it resonates for you. And you have to make self-honoring choices for yourself. This is like a loving warning to you from spirit, literally, that something is seriously out of proportion in your life. Okay, this could be an emotional component of yourself, such as lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Okay, so it's just, don't put yourself last. All right, just point blank, put yourself first, or else the universe is going to do the same exact thing. You're going to attract that same energy and situations to yourself here, where you're going to feel like you're always put last, you're not recognized, and you're being overlooked. Wow. You got to break free of whatever those toxic patterns is. You guys were going through some type of storm, but it's here in the reverse position. So the storm is moving out. All right. So that's a good thing. All right. Because when the storm comes, sometimes we kind of get shook. Like, what the fuck is happening? But the storm really is, it comes to shift your views. It comes to help you get moving. Sometimes when you're in that stuck energy, something got to happen to shake it up. All right, but the dark times are behind you is what Spirit is saying, or at least it's going to begin to fall away. So let's just say that, okay? There's some restrictions, though. You still have these restrictions when it comes to this situation. It feels like there's something that's limiting you or blocking you. I'm going to find out what that's about. All right, because we need to know what those restrictions are, what the constraints are here. You may need to, it's time for you to stop overindulging. What's really important to you here? You got to consciously choose that. What's really important to you here is what Spirit is saying, because there's some hostility. Now, if this ain't your energy, it's your person energy, like I said, flip the roles how you see fit. Your defenses are up. Something is happening here where you are on guard and you got that sword up and you're ready to fight back. Okay, and you have to release that energy because it's aggressiveness. It could be verbal or emotional. It could be someone just being excessively critical. Whatever is happening here, it's just out. It's just out of sort, is what Spirit is saying. It's not like the deceit card, but it's more like hostile energy. All right, something that's more overt. Now, this could be new or old energy too. It could just be something that's there within you where you tend to put your defenses up. You can't allow any dishonoring treatment from others. If someone is not, your defenses is up because there's some dishonoring treatment here. And this is why you're fighting back. Thank you, Spirit. And it has a lot to do with being put into some type of situation that could involve a third party situation. It has a lot to do with that. Maybe you are, trying to protect this stance, or you're trying to protect yourself because something happening here when you don't want something needs to be completed. Spirit says it's a cycle that needs to be completed. There's some old patterns here, and the restrictions are coming because you keep putting up a guard or defending your stance, especially when it comes to some external events or factors or people in your life. Okay, it's risky behavior is what I'm picking up here. Now I have the Strength card. So this is about your willpower, being able to have the confidence, right, to do this, being able to have the strength to do this. All right, so I'm going to pull more because I need to know, what do you need to have strength about? What is the storm that passed through? What is the hostilities about? The restriction, it's third party situation. Thank you, Spirit. Tell us more. You need to have the strength, right, to pursue this 10 of Cups. This is something you asked for. This is something that you've hoped for. You put yourself and your energy into connections time after time, and there have been failed romantic plans. Now, this is about your wish fulfillment, okay? When it comes to family, when it comes to emotional stability, when it comes to taking a relationship or something to the next step, right? Now, I have a Knight of Wands here in the reverse, so this is masculine energy here. I'm going to be upfront with you. If you're the masculine energy here, you've been acting reckless. All right? You've been acting reckless and you're non-committal and you're unsteady when it comes to relationships here. You may even come across as being arrogant. All right? But what Spirit is saying here is that we got the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords here in a reverse position. But pretty much, right? There's something that has happened here. Now, this could lead to some type of disaster or some bitterness or something collapsed within your life, your situation here. It could be a separation, a breakup, or it could be the infidelity, like I said, a third party situation here. And you are in some grief or some type of sadness here, which you need to take control of. Spirit is like, you got to face your fears. Whatever is happening here, you need to be more active and gain a clearer perspective when it comes to relationships. All right, and gain some freedom here because you're feeling restricted. You're feeling clouded in your judgment, and you're coming in a low vibrational energy because you're still reverse Knights here. All right, the Knights really don't take fast action. They still kind of play around just a tad bit, not really fully committal. But just more coming for passion, things like that. You're moving slow. You're moving steady. Okay, you're being very practical when it comes to this situation here. Now, thank you. Tell us more. Spirit, I need the cards to flip through my fingers. There's been an ending for you. Okay, Instagram, holla at me on YouTube, peace. This is about your transformation, is what Spirit is saying. So there's going to be an ending so that you can get to a new beginning. All right, these changes have to take place because you are restricted. Okay, you've probably been trying to delay the inevitable period, whatever it is happening, especially within this situation you got going on, which could lead to some type of family structure or marriage or a higher level commitment, right? Whatever is taking place, you've been delaying it, but it's causing hostilities. Okay? Wow. It could be fear of change, or you just clinging to past behaviors. King of Cups in the reverse. Still picking up on the masculine energy here. You're probably feeling overwhelmed and anxious right now. But this King of Cups in reverse does have a lot of selfish energy here. Okay? You're content with this other person really doing all the investing. Is what Spirit is saying. I mean, it's just the truth here. Instead of you offering something deeper and something more rewarding to this person, you're allowing them to overextend their energy. Why are they doing this? I have a feminine energy coming up here. Okay, so this feminine energy is someone who's very compassionate and they're kind. They're supportive to you. All right, they are making a decision to walk away. This is what's really happening. They are making a decision here to walk away from what no longer serves them, or they're trying to. All right, because they're trying to go towards a higher purpose. They want something more fulfilling, and they're tired of the stagnation. All right, this is a person that is leaving something that they're not happy with, an unhappy situation, and there could be some abandonment issues with this person. A lot of this has to do with them staying in bad relationships because of fear of being alone. And seems like this is what this Queen of Cups has done in their past. Stayed in relationships that no longer serve them because of fear, because of habit, because of codependencies, right? Fear of being alone because they don't want to be, they feel abandoned. So something has happened in their life that has made them feel abandoned and that people leave them that they love. So they just stay and hold on. But this person is now deciding to make a decision that will serve them in their higher purpose here. All right, this Queen of Cups is coming in as someone that's very intuitive, very powerful here. I have the Magician in the reverse. Now, there's some type of deception. Thank you. Tell us what this is about. Manipulation of some sort that's taking place. What is this about, Spirit? Got a lot of reverse cards. So I got a Knight of Cups here in an upright position. So this Knight of Cups, this masculine energy, you're in touch with your emotions and your intuition. You want to bring a message of some type of invitation of some sort that will actually benefit this person, your person, or vice versa. They want to bring you a message. However it is, they want to bring a message. The problem is, right, they're very passive aggressive. They like to avoid conflict. All right, so I do pick that up. They probably try to push over conflict or try to literally avert disaster, right? Delay the inevitable. Like they don't like to face they don't like to face conflict, period. Now, even though they're coming to bring you a message, they're being guarded, and this pretty much has a lot to do with them being worried about giving up their independence. They're not ready to be or commit. They're not ready to stop being connected to so many different energies here that I'm picking up, because this card has 3 different women. This could be more, but they pretty much just are not committal. Okay, they like being in this type of energy here, and they're not ready to give that up. But you, if you are the Queen of Swords here, you're coming in as this. You're tired. Why? Because you've been through a lot. You've been through so much, period, not only within this connection, but in previous connections here. So now you got to be very direct in your communication and set boundaries for yourself, because, you don't want to have to keep repeating the same toxic behaviors and relationships over and over again. All right. You don't want to be cold towards this person, but you're not beating around the bush. You're being very upfront with what it is that you want for yourself, because this is what's happening. This judgment card is in the reverse. There's no resolution. Literally, there's no adjustments being made within this situation. There's nothing. All you're getting is self-doubt, especially when it comes to this Ace of Cups. So if you're the feminine energy of my collective, you feel like you're getting the cold shoulder here, or someone's just being empty when it comes to you. Now, this Queen of Swords is someone who's looking for love, where they can let go of whatever the emotional baggage is that they had in the past and really start to live, and they're not able to do that within this connection. They're getting stagnation, and they're getting the same like situations that they experienced before in their life. They're getting third-party situations, being overlooked. All right, now the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, and the Strength card in reverse. And what I'm getting here is there's some self-reflection that's being done on if you're the feminine energy, you're doing some self-reflecting. You're trying to withdraw your energy here so that you can just gain some insight about yourself. And what I'm picking up is like you're really just trying to figure out what is it that's making you feel this way, why, and how do you change it, right? Because you're tired of being lonely. You're tired of being in isolation or single, or not being recognized. You're tired of rejection. You're tired of being disconnected, right? So these are all of the things that you are really over with. So you're deciding to protect yourself from this person. This is where the hostilities are coming in at. You're going in this energy where you're just standing up for yourself right now. Okay, and Eight of Strengths in the reverse here. That still leads back to self-doubt, low confidence, self-esteem. Can you tell me about this? Why is the Strength card in reverse here? So there's a lot of self-doubt about this Sun card. And the Sun card really just talks about your happiness. So you may feel like something is blocking your happiness. Or that this connection is not going to take place. Or whatever is happening here, you don't feel like you're tired of being resilient with it. You understand? It's like, how things come up and you're just kind of just being resilient. I'm going to take these punches, right? I'm going to do whatever until we get through this. But now you're at this point where you're ready to transition. You're ready to move beyond the trauma. You're just over being traumatized by this connection and being let down and disappointed, right? So you're ready to leave this situation here and move on to something that will serve you, which leads to your happiness. You want some joy. You want happiness, right? You want positivity within a connection. You want to be able to have a relationship that grows, something where you guys can come together and work together. Not these unrealistic expectations that are taking place here where you're sitting here, pretty much hoping for change, right? You want to choose happiness is what Spirit is saying. You want to be able to be more active when it comes to love here and not always contemplating or feeling disconnected from your person. All right, so Three of Wands is in the reverse. Restrictions. Not feeling restricted and like it's no progress within the connection here. You guys were going through something. It's some type of storm that must have hit. And it had a lot to do with whatever's happening in this third party situation. Now, yep, you want to be recognized. It causes you a lot of pain. Your person is in a lot of fear and anxiety too as well. But you definitely you're at your breaking point. You don't trust this person. So the Page of Swords is here in a reverse position. Someone's scattered in their thinking, being defensive, or they're failing to communicate, especially when it comes to this Four of Wands. You know, creating something solid, a firm foundation, or something more reliable within this situation. It's just not happening. Your person, if you're the feminine energy, your person is scattered and they're thinking about this. You don't feel supported here. It's not a stable situation, okay? You either feel unwelcome or you just don't feel like the feelings are the same, right? It doesn't feel like it's a mutual thing here, all right? Your person fears public commitment because why they have this third party situation going on here. You know, they got some other connections that they're tied to. This is why they can't publicize this. And this is why you're not feeling supported and unwelcome, right? This is why you're not being recognized, is what Spirit is saying within this situation here. You're not reaching the relationship goals, and this is what you want to have. But instead, there's lack of recognition, no rewards. You're feeling overlooked. You're feeling unloved. Okay, I have the Hangman in the reverse position. You have made a lot of sacrifices here, and you've been waiting. Your person has been stalling. And it's time to reflect, is what Spirit is saying. Point blank, your person just isn't ready. They just aren't ready. They just aren't ready. Okay, now that energy will shift. They're going to gain a new perspective on love, right? So this is what this Hangman in the reverse is. Gaining a new perspective. Even though they're stalling and it may seem like they're disinterested in you, they're reflecting. Now, the Tower card is here. Remember I said they do a lot of avoiding the inevitable. They delay everything. Either they delaying the ending and letting you go, or they're delaying the fact that you are the end-all be-all. That you are the person that they really end up wanting to be with. It's either way. Or they're delaying ending some weak relationships, or even just shifting their views when it comes to love. However it is, right, there's some external factors here. It's conflict. So this external factors is really about competition. You have people that you are in competition with. If that's not happening yet, it's existing or it's going to come. All right? This is about competition between suitors. Your person has options. Okay, now you have to compete for their affection. It's like you always trying to do a fucking magic trick, right? You got to compete for their affection all the time. You coming in as a Queen of Wands. You confident as shit. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to keep changing myself to try to fit in your box and constantly keep having to compete up against other people. You know, that's just not going to work here. You're very self-assured here. You stand up for this person all the time. And here you keep getting this. 3 of Cups. Reverse 3 of Cups. Third party situation. Some type of scandal happening here. Okay? The Empress is also in reverse. Either you're feeling really, insecure about this, or your person is just lacking growth. And you don't want to lack your own self-worth here. You just like, I can't be in this energy anymore. Why? Because I am a divine feminine. I'm abundant here. I'm prosperous. All right, so stay in that energy here because, your person is just failing to commit. They're unreliable as a lover. All right, now, the wheel isn't turning. This is all about external events that affect your relationship with this person. whatever these situations are, which has a lot to do with their options. They have a lot of people, a lot of women, a lot of men that they are connected to. They have a lot of different situations. He's sorry to let you know this, sweetheart, but yeah, it's more than one. Okay, you're the Queen of Pentacles. You already got your shit together, honey, point blank, right? You already in your bag. You're caring, you're generous. You offer stability. You offer loyalty. All right, but you got high standards on top of that. And you want your 9 of Cups and you ain't getting it. That shit is in reverse. This is all about lack of fulfillment, unhappiness. This connection is lacking. It's superficial. It's a hidden relationship. And it's superficial. They're not investing into this. It's a lot of restrictions here because of them changing their ways or refusing to, right? And they gotta gain the strength to be able to come out of that energy here, which I can see that they're releasing the drama, okay? They're trying to do some self-reflection here. Is it them that's keeping them tied up into all of this drama? You know, are they the creators of the drama? Them sitting up here trying to choose. Truthfully. Still, 7 of Cups, having too many options. This is about choosing between lovers. All right, a lot of times they're guided by lust or infatuation. That's what guides them. This is why they're so confused about making a decision here. Now, they're coming in as the King of Cups here. So they're definitely good providers and protectors. They can offer you a serious relationship. It's in them, but they are actually, right now, they're probably doing a lot of things for their own personal gain. All right, but they do have this ability to be more abundant within this connection here. I have the Temperance card. So some changes are happening in this situation. Now, there's some peace or balance that's going to be brought to this situation. Spirit is saying you might want to have some patience if that's what you want. You know, because we all have free will to make decisions. And you have that free will to not stay. All right, now, even if you're not with this person and you guys are just friends, you know, it's still a dishonoring situation here. There's an imbalance. Okay, now, yep. And the balance is being brought in because the devil is here. It's a lot of devil energy, a lot of codependencies and addiction, okay, and oppression. And addiction does not have to be addiction to substance abuse. It can just be addictions to bad behaviors, toxic behaviors here. Okay, now, it could be about lust, selfishness, and disregard. You know, a lot of this has to do with stubbornness. Stubbornness and just being flat out just defensive, okay? Now, there's not an equal balance in this situation. I just keep getting this an imbalance here. Thank you. I'm going to do those again because they fell, so I don't know which way I picked them up. Today, y'all had some pretty dope energy, but that shit shifted fast as I don't know what, y'all. That's what I'm telling you. This is how energy changes so quickly. People have free will and they make decisions all the time. And sometimes they may choose to not make the best decision, you know? And it happens. Now, they're not working with you, all right? Well, it's a lot of conflict, but it has to do with their practical life, right? They're not working in cohesion with you when it comes to this partnership. Remember, contract card, partnership. There's a block. I got them coming in. This masculine energy is coming in as a Knight of Swords here. They have a goal. And right now they don't care about whatever the challenges are. They just want to succeed. They're still non-committal. Okay. Spirit is telling me a lot. They're They need intellectual stimulation, okay? So they get bored very easy. This is why they can't stay in with one person. It seems like they have to jump from person to person to person. Every new person that comes around, they get distracted. Okay, they lack emotional intimacy with their partners here. They have a difficult time doing it. All right, and even though there's no excuse here, but that's why they're non-committal. Point blank. That comes from codependencies and having that devil energy, right? Those are addictions. The Two of Wands is here. Now, this masculine energy, or your person, or vice versa, however, whoever I'm speaking to, I don't know. All right. But however, you're being very direct. You may be being a little impatient, but at the same time, you have these future plans. And these future plans that you have are really about, reaching a milestone. A lot of plans that you have. I have this world card here, and this card really is talking about completion. You're trying to complete a major milestone. Okay, whether it's these plans that you're making probably are romantic plans, but it's for the future. It's not for now. Why? Because your person is not ready to commit right now. Okay? That's why they're moving so slow. But right now they're coming in kind of quick here. Still not committal, but it's almost as if they don't want to fail. Because they've been playing it really safe here. This is why they haven't been taking action here. But on top of that, they really feel incomplete without you. There's something missing when you're not there. They can't let you go, but they can't let go of that devil energy either. It's like they're stuck between the best of both worlds, right? You give them just enough of what they need to feel satisfied. And they give you just enough to keep you there until they're ready to set forth towards their goals. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is here and the Moon card is here together. So I got these two cards together, y'all. The Ace of Pentacles is all about opportunity. New opportunity, something steady, right? Something lasting, something loyal. But there's some deception that's going along with this. All right, so everything may not be what it seems. There's a lot of fear with this. There's something missing here. Okay, so this person, your person probably is fearing offering something steady for you. It's a lot of anxiety that's coming with this. What's missing here? What's this missing info about? What's missing info about? Do I need to shift to another deck? Thank you. What is this missing info about? What's missing? Tell me about this Moon card in the reverse. Thank you. Tell me about this Moon card in the reverse, please. What's missing here? Thank you. Alright, so I got the Seven of Swords here in the reverse. Your person is being reluctant to carry through with offering something steady. Okay, they're very reluctant with this. They have been lying and being very deceitful. All right, it's there. It is what it is. They've been trying to get away with stuff. Just being in that devil energy. Whatever this is with all of these different people that's going on here, and they're being reluctant to carry it through here. But they could be releasing this energy here. They want to give to you. Pretty much, they've been breadcrumbing the shit out you. I mean, it's the truth. One hand, they breadcrumbing you, or they probably breadcrumbing everybody, just giving a little piece. Let me just give you a little bit here, right? But in the other hand, they're holding a scale, and they're trying to balance the scale. This also looks like they're giving to two people, and it's like they're trying to balance the scale to see who is going to get more of what. Who gonna get more? Who am I going to choose? This is not a fucking game. But this is what it seems like. And then you got two people almost as if they are begging for this person's attention. Me. Are you going to pick me? Are you going to give me more today? No. But they want to be able to give into this connection. But they're trying to figure out how to get out of this behavior that they have. You know, the deceitful behavior here. Now, I do have my 7 of Wands. 9 of Wands, I'm sorry. Now, they're very resilient, or you're resilient. You're on the edge of exhaustion here. But your person is ready to take on this adversity here. They've been struggling to work towards their goals. I mean, just really struggling here with this. But they got a lot of issues. It's just point blank. That's what it is. They have a lot of issues. There needs to be some type of closure. But they're not taking the steps to complete it. So this is really about delays, right? Because everything has to come full circle. But it's not happening because your person has been delaying the inevitable. And the delay in that, it has to do with a lot of balancing out these scales, right? So that justice can be served, because there's been an injustice that has been done to you here. I got a Queen of Cups here in a reverse position. That person, whoever this other person is that's showing up that they are tied to, they cannot be trusted. Spirit is saying they're unreliable and undependable. That person will lead your person down the wrong path. If you are the masculine energy, that person is unreliable. Look at this third party situation. You got to make the right choice. Spirit is saying make the right choice here. Channel your energy in the right direction so that these obstacles can be resolved. Because you've been doing a lot of things unorthodox here and underhanded and through deception when it comes to this. All right, you pretty much, this masculine energy here is operating in their lower self. But again, they lack the confidence. They do not have the ability, or they feel like they don't have the ability to take on this role because they're not ready to step in it. They are fine with entertaining you two. You see that? This person here, this masculine energy here, it's okay with that. Look where his hand is at. If you're the feminine energy, Spirit is saying you're doing too much by yourself. Tap into your ability to manifest your personal goal here. Okay. This daily tea is draining the shit out of me. I'm getting ready to go, y'all. Because it's just a lot of double energy here. This is a double energy and heartbreak. Alright, so what I got is the devil, right? So there's some type of oppression, codependencies. This double energy is what makes this person very selfish. And it's usually all about their own personal transition. It's never really have anything to do with the connection, right? They're not transitioning. They're not making changes. They're doing everything for their own personal gain. Okay, this is why so much unfinished business. I have the heartbreak card of 3 of Swords. So this is definitely causing some sorrow and disappointment. This card also leads to third-party situations causing the problems. And on top of, could have been some type of ending. You guys could have probably you might decide to end this. All right, but they're coming in still as a knight. This Knight of Cups here is trying to do some soul searching. And you're being told, if you're the masculine energy and you're listening, you need to draw your energy inward and find the answers that you need. It's time for you to do some soul searching. Because You moving slow and gracefully, right? With making this offer. And it's like you're going to do it when you're ready, regardless of what this other person feels. And it feels like almost as if you expect them to wait while you go through your personal transitions. You do a lot of things that other people can't see. You hide it, okay? Instead of owning up to your role that you play in this situation, you're not really ready to take full responsibility for your actions here. Could be your ego. Thank you, Spirit. Especially when it comes to that Queen of Pentacles. Whoever that is in this third party situation here, that person is ruthless, honey. Alright, but you gotta turn that energy inward, Spirit is saying, and create some stability for yourself. You prefer to keep these situations to yourself. Well, this person, this one person here, you're trying to keep it to yourself. Why do you want to keep this a secret? Right, because you're not ready for the public commitment. Why? Because you got some other people that you digging. Okay, so this is why you have been holding back on really expressing your truth with this person. You definitely love this Queen of Wands here, but you holding back on that communication because you got some stuff that you're trying to reach on your own, and you want to keep this person a secret here. You know that this is your person here, right? But you got some other connections that you're not ready to let go of. The drama, yeah. You gotta let go of the drama here. Because you've been falling into some error or some complacency here. And then the Death card. So, someone's going to retreat. Someone's going to stop trying to manifest this. The Magician. There will be an ending. Spirit is saying it's going to be an ending. But with every ending, you get a new beginning, right? So there's going to be some major changes. Expect the unexpected. So I asked, can you tell us what this unexpected is about? This is what I got. Masculine energy, if you're tuned in. My feminine energy. This is your person. This is the Lover's card. Okay? So this is a person that you have a very meaningful connection with. A very meaningful connection. The Lover's card leads to marriage, higher level commitments, twin flames. Alright. Then I have this Empress here. Whoever this of a person, it could be two different energies that I'm picking up on, but they're in a lower vibe. But however, what you're going to have to do, my feminine energy, right? Because this Empress card also represents, in an upright position, the divine feminine, which is part of a higher level soulmate, a twin flame, which this is the card I got, the Lovers, the twin flame card. You're going to have to make self-love and your self-care a priority. Bring love to yourself. Okay, because this King of Pentacles, this masculine energy, or you masculine energy in the reverse, you need to take a look at what's most important, because you've been mismanaging the people in your life here. Now, you could be still stuck on old situations. That's what holds you back, right? But you're going to have to deal with whatever that pain is, because this wheel has to turn. Pretty much. Justice has to be served. Karma has to play out. You know, things have to lead to something different. Now, even with you, my feminine energy, don't hold on to it. Deal with whatever the pain is that you're feeling. Spirit is saying, release that. Okay, because things will get better. Stay optimistic and have faith. All right, things will get better. You have good luck. You have good fortune, and on your side, and it's going to return to you here. Okay, because you paid your dues. Damn, that you did your time. You've already experienced tons and tons of heartbreak. You had a situation that ended very painfully for you previously. Could have been a broken contract, loss of a job, whatever happened. You could have got a divorce, a bad breakup with somebody you was with for a long period of time, right? That was very painful here. Now, this is why you are being guided to turn that energy inward. Because until some balance is being restored to the situation. Thank you. Rely on your own inner wisdom and guidance to show you the best way so that you can stay grounded. Okay, you got to stay grounded. I'm going to give you, I don't want to give any misleading messages, but, Spirit is saying this is about you at this point, okay, because as it stands at this moment, your person is really having a hard time to see past the codependencies and the devil energy. And it's okay. Sometimes people just aren't ready in where you are, especially emotionally and when it comes to love. And that's fine. You don't pressure anybody and you don't take it as any type of rejection here, honey. You just continue to put that love into yourself. All right. Now, I'm definitely feeling that whoever you are very emotional about this. You love this person. And you put investments into this person. They came into your life during a time where you were at your lowest. How does this person feel about my feminine collective? Or how they feel about mine? I can't get it out. But Spirit knows what I'm talking about. I have the 7th chakra here in the upright position. And the 7th chakra, I'm going to read this one because I need to see. It's about intuition, spirit connections. Okay. They feel like that you are definitely someone who's guided from your higher self, your higher awareness here, and that you're connected to spirit, right? They feel like you are definitely very intuitive and you have an open flow of information that comes through to you. So they do see you as someone who's very spiritually connected and someone who's powerful. Thank you. You bring healing, and you also are someone who brings increase. So there's some healing also that's probably taking place within the situation, Spirit is saying. And you're being healed, especially. All right. The cornucopia card is talking about abundance, your wishes fulfilled. You are part of this person's wish fulfillment, and they want the situation to be healed. They just have to open up to what's available, right? And they need to initiate action. Thank you. There's way too many cards, y'all. I need them short and brief, Spirit. Still coming out that way. Alright, so your person's off path. It's all about raising your vibe. Right? Getting that life force energy back up. Because you may be feeling low in your vibration right now. And getting back on path. Stay on your path. Okay, close out the karmic cycle. Stay on your path is what Spirit is saying, and let go of the lack of satisfaction, the dissatisfaction, the envy, or whatever it is that's making you feel like you're lacking. Here, you don't feel safe either. So this card is in the reverse. something is making you not feel stable. So you have to look into that. Okay, because your root chakra is blocked. And I'm also getting not only the abandonment issues, there's some stuff that's going on within that root chakra with you that makes you feel not safe when it comes to the masculine energies. Whether it being your dad that did something, a lover in your past, things like that from the past. It makes you feel unstable, and it makes you feel like you lack stability or security when it comes to masculine energy here. Because you don't feel protected. Because you have not been protected in your past by whoever these masculine energies are that I'm feeling coming through. Whoever they were, they made you feel so very unsafe. They did not protect you emotionally, and they did not love you to the fullest degree. Just put it that way. They did not love you in a healthy way. Just put it that way. Yeah. And these are people that you love dearly. You love them. You looked up to them. You admire them, but they hurt you. They hurt you deeply. Okay, and this is why it's hard for you to stay balanced when it comes to these type of connections. But Spirit is saying to raise your vibe and stay connected to Spirit. Gain your peace. This is about patience, because a karmic cycle has to end here. Okay, on both parts. It has to end on your person's part and on your part. And I get some hidden truth messages from masculine energy. So your person could have left you. This person here could have also left you too. And they're saying they left you before you could leave them. So you probably had an ending, or something fell out, or they tried to leave you before, or end it with you beforehand. They have abandonment issues too as well. You came closer than anyone, and they know that they crossed the line with you. Wow. And I love you. That came out earlier today. Just being near you is intoxicating. I left when I saw you with someone. Maybe when you guys were not together, you were with someone else. And maybe they came out to something, an event or something, or you were somewhere and you were with that person. And when they realized that, they left. They probably came there to see you, but you were already there with someone. That could have been it. I'm picking up on that heavy. The timing is just off. The timing is just not right for us. Pretty much. Why? Because they're not ready to commit. They're not ready to step in that role. And when they found out who you were, it crushed them, because they treated you like shit. They treated you like an option, and you are their person, and they really know who you are. They know that you are their divine counterpart, or their higher level soulmate. We need to let go of each other, which is nearly impossible. Why? Because their life isn't together as it seems. So like I said, it's going to be some decisions that's going to be made, and it probably end up leading to an ending. So you guys, I hope that you can forgive me one day. When I tell you how fast energy shifts, honey. Earlier, they was loving all over you. By 1:21 in the morning, they ready to throw in the towel. I want you. I feel you leaving me behind, and they're just not emotionally available. That's deep. We ain't gonna go no further than that. We don't need no more of these sad ass messages. Let's see. What is the message here, Fred? Do you got a uplifting message to give us? Something to make us smile to end this day. Thank you. Thank you for flipping out. So, thank you, sir. Regardless of what happens, this is a win-win situation. Let me read you the details of it. So this could either be the start of a new relationship or an existing relationship is changing somehow. It could be coming to an end or even moving to another level of commitment, a new level. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time. So try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. Now, a win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so may be the right answer to your question. Let go of that which is falling away and see the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. You hear that? This is for the masculine. Definitely, this is for your person. Now, sometimes we gotta balance our egos with our heart, right? Just so we can see it from another person's perspective. And when they see you actually through the eyes of love, that will help shift this situation here. But it's time for them to make a firm decision. And it's time for you to focus on yourself for a while. All right? Now, dramas and upsets will bring partnerships to the forefront. This energy also brings love energy. So negotiations are easier. This is about balancing the scales. So everything that's happening is so that these scales can balance, so that there can be some justice served. But however way these scales tip, it'll fall in your favor. All right, you guys. So that's about it. I'm gonna let y'all go. Wow, that took a lot out of me, y'all. I gotta touch my salt bowl. I gotta say a prayer. I gotta dust my shoulders off. Wipe myself down. Like, oh my gosh, that's like a heavy energy. It's heavy. It's pain. I feel pain here, right in my heart. Like I can feel my heart like breaking for you guys. Like whatever is happening here, just breathe in and breathe out. All right. A lot of this has to do with codependencies, and these karmic cycles have to end. Like you can't allow dishonoring situations to even take place in your life, because that's what the universe is going to keep sending you. And you want something that's honoring. Okay, even if it requires you to leave a situation to have an ending just so that you can have a new beginning, for real. But however way this goes, Spirit said, we got you. Okay, we got you regardless. You know, you can't force love. You can't. All right, so definitely, until we meet again tomorrow, peace.